There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff on this map. These green things right here, those are weed beds.
Weed beds.
Weed beds, that's right. Yeah, we like fishing on the... Good morning, little dude. How are you doing? Come join the party. We're reading the map before Papa goes out and spends 24 hours on the ice. Come here, little man. Ugh. Want some milk? Cheers. Ah. Crockett. Branchies Creek or Blue Heron Point? Which one do you say? Yeah? I can't tell. What was that? He might like the Blue Heron. You know what? Let's try this one. It's a little bit closer. What do you say? There we go. Let's do it. Knuckles. Ba-la-la-la.
Ba-la-la-la.
What is going on, YouTube fam? Gappy here, shooting another high adventure video. I'm trying to find some tracks from previous people. This reservoir has like 1.5 feet of fresh snow. And every time I take a step like that, see that? I'm sinking like 6 inches into the snow. And I'm gonna be yoked after this video. Holy cow. My calves are just gonna be massive. All right, made it to camp. I got a few other people in the distance. Everybody's fishing much deeper. I'm standing in like 7 feet of water. We're gonna be fishing from about 7 out to about 12 feet. But before we get camp set up, we've got to get fishing rods in the water because I can keep an eye on everything while I'm setting up camp. And the most important thing is to get the lines down in the water so we can hopefully be catching some fish. Woo! First rod, we got little Gulp 2-inch fluorescent orange minnows. Super aggressive color, trying to copy that perch look. So this guy, he might be looking at this going, what in the world is this? This is my redneck contraption that if you follow me on Instagram, you know what this is all about. If you don't, go give me a follow. I do all kinds of behind the scenes stuff like this, sneak peeks of weird stuff that I make. This is my automatic ice fishing rod jigger that I made for like 25 bucks. I got online and looked up automatic rod ice fishing jiggers and it'll start at like 100 bucks. Oops, wrong way. And last time I was out here, the reason why I made this is because I myself discovered, and I talked with many other fishermen, and the big perch like the bait moving. Well, when you're ice fishing, you can only jig, you know, one rod at a time. So I came up with this bad boy right here. Instead of spending 100 bucks on an automatic ice fishing rod jigger, I made my own. Basically what it is, it's a little 12-volt battery. That's 20 bucks. A little like a small motor that goes at 10 RPM, a little bit of small wiring and get at Home Depot, and then just some spare wood, a little hook right there. And what this is going to do is check this out. We're going to first drop this bad boy down. We're going to watch our Vexilar. We position the rod so it's directly over the hole, and check that out. Voila. This motor turns a piece of wood that I custom cut just on a table saw, and it shakes the end of the rod just like that. And the cool thing about this is that I can leave this battery. I tested it out at home. This thing runs for like a minimum of like, I stopped it after 16 hours. We'll put it that way. It ran 16 hours straight. This thing's gonna go to work for me. Now check this out, watch. It's like perfectly balanced in the hook that even if I get a big fish on it and I'm not around it, watch this. Look at that. Even if I get one of these big old trout on, it's not going to move out of there. And I got the hook here, so that's a little extra insurance. But now this thing's just going to jig for the next, I don't know, 14, 16 hours, 18 hours, whatever. There's one. I made 2, so we'll have 3 total jigging and a couple of tip-ups. But there you go, guys. Pretty sweet little setup. We'll see if we can get something on it. Guys, check out this dime piece of a jig right here. This guy is called Tequila Nights right here. I have a good friend of mine, Tyler, who handcrafts jigs by hand, and he just came out with this one. I said, bro, make me something that looks like a baby perch. He said, my dude, I got you covered. And he came out with this, so we decided to name it Tequila Nights. I don't know how we came up with that name, but it looks baller right there. We're gonna drop this down for our second one. Throw a little mealy on it. Send it! That was kind of anticlimactic. Whatever. Guess we got one on here. We're getting a bite. I just saw the rod tip. It was trying to jig up. It was trying to jig up and the rod tip stayed down. It was like, it's a pretty big jig. No, we'll just keep an eye on it then. Keep an eye on both of them. All right. So here is a little homemade tip up I also made. This piece of wood's about 13 inches long. I put little 1/2 inch notches on either end. So every time you unwind it, you know you unwind exactly a foot. Pretty foxy. And then all that is actually just a sprinkler flag. And I drilled 2 little holes and ran it through. I'm gonna just use a little red tiger worm just like that. I'm gonna drop him straight down to the bottom. We're in about 12 feet here. Check this out. Once it's on the bottom, so I know it's on the bottom, I want it it'll be about 1.5 feet off the bottom. 1, 2, and then I curl it around this little end here. That just hangs right over the hole. And I nibble, and this thing's gonna just boop, just like that. Make sure your landing is smooth around it, no bumps or anything. And so, yeah, get a good fish. That'll shoot straight up. All right, got the tent set up. I scooped out probably, I don't know, 1/2 foot of snow. It's kind of a delicate balance of like taking enough snow out to where you have like a fairly smooth floor, but then it's so mushy underneath. Fortunately, we had a freeze yesterday, but it's still pretty dang mushy, so I don't want to take too much out or else I'm gonna just be like hanging out in water here. So I got these rubber mats. I think I saw Mav use these. Shout out to Mav. I've fished with Mav before. I gotta get back with that dude. Cool guy. All right, guys. Check this out right here. We got camp all set up. Got my cot. Got some food and such over there. Got our Mr. Buddy heater here. So we'll set right on top of a grate just like that so we don't burn anything up. Look, brought the all-important Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Check this out though, might be the coolest feature. We got some LED Christmas lights, not only on the inside, but we got it going on the outside of the tent too. So give us some light tonight. Got a hole drilled right down here in the ice. Chill out on our cot. And we're gonna go ahead and drop another line down. You can have up to 5 lines in Idaho when you're ice fishing. So any other time of the year you have to have a 2-pole permit, but when you're ice fishing you can have up to 5. So I've got the 2 rods jigging out there. Haven't seen any more bites. Got the other tip up. In fact, actually I have one more tip up. We're gonna go put that down and then start jigging our own hole here in the tent. Nice and cozy. This is where we're gonna be for the next 24 hours. So I had a subscriber named Dalton send me a bunch of stuff in a box. Dalton, shout out, thank you so much. One of the things he sent me was this Lunker lotion. This is a shrimp flavor. Oh, that's looked kind of cool. Guys, in the descriptions of all my videos, I have a P.O. box if you want to send me stuff. I appreciate it. I try to use it in my videos as much as I can. Sometimes I get a lot of stuff, but I appreciate it to all the subscribers that have sent me stuff. And Dalton, once again, thank you. So if I catch something this afternoon, that'd be cool. But I'm mostly focused on the evening bite. I'm interested to see if I can get anything at night and the morning bite. It seems like in the mornings, the fish move shallower, just kind of like they would normally do. Usually bigger fish go shallow in the mornings and at night to feed. There you go. Always come prepared on these, just in case the fishing isn't good. It's Campbell's Chunky Savory Pot Roast. Oh, that sounds delicious, actually. It's starting to get a little breezy out there. I can hear it. Wind's blowing across the frozen tundra. It's nice in this tent, though, I have to say. And my tent is starting to smell like Campbell's Chunky Pot Roast. So, all in all, I'm living my best life out here. I'll be having some more fun, though, if we can catch us a fish here. Oh, man, that's really good. If you guys want anything that you see here, I'll have links in the description below to everything, to the Vexlar, the tent, the buddy heater. So if you guys want anything, and if there's something in there that you see that you want but you don't see, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll put a link to it. Even my jacket. I've had a lot of people ask me about my jacket, and I'll have a link to it in the description below. My Vexlar keeps indicating that there are fish down here every time I jig my jig. Sorry, buddy, this hurts me more than... That's a lie. This hurts you. There you go. Little tiny bit of worm. It's gonna take forever to get to the bottom, but we gotta see what that is down there. I'm guessing it's just small perch, if they'll even bite it. Come on, hurry! Have a sense of urgency here, dude. Oh, time to do my rounds at the ice holes. Whoa. I'm the last one here. Everybody left. I didn't even realize that. Like, I heard some people packing up, but like, they gone. Wow. Look at that view though, folks. That's just gorgeous. I hear somebody. There's like a group of people out and snowshoeing in my direction. We might have visitors. Either that or they're going to be like, why is there one creepy shack out on the ice? I think we'll avoid that one. Or there'll be a massive brawl on the ice here. I think I could take 3 people in snowshoes. Oh, 2 of them have split off and 1 of them's heading my way now. Oh, this lady looks determined. She's going to come check out what I'm doing here. Give you guys a sneak peek before she gets here.
Hello.
Hello!
Well, I just wanted to come and say hi and see how, if you caught anything.
You know, I got here this afternoon. I haven't caught anything yet. When it gets too dark, I'll just bring everything in and I'll fish out of that hole right there.
Oh, you kidding?
Yeah. So
Wow. Thank you.
it's a beautiful afternoon for it.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by. No brawls on the ice. It was just an elderly lady actually stopping by to see what I was up to. So I got to show her my rod jigger. Unfortunately, I have no fish to show her, but she thought it was pretty cool with all the stuff I had up back here. So it'd be a lot cooler if I could get a fish here, but we'll see. All right, guys, you ready for the magic? Here it comes. Oh, I thought so. Hold up. Ah, there we go. We have lights in the tent, Christmas lights, and on the outside. Look at that. All right, brought all the rods in. I see a few lights way down in the distance. Those are people heading off the ice as well. Here we go. Let's climb on into our tent. Yeah, gotta get the Mr. Buddy heater started up. Here we go, closing the door. There we go. Oh my goodness, we are now securely in our tent. We have to fish out of this hole from here on out for the night. I don't know. I'm still holding out hope. I'm still holding hope we'll get something. One of the first things I'm noticing here while I'm jigging is I don't have all the little follow-ups that I was having during the day. Like, my Vexilar is not showing anything now, which is good, because I think I just had a school of just baby perch down there. And obviously that's not what we're after, so it's kind of nice to have the screen clear. So I'm thinking now you're going to have your predators out now that it's dark. So if I see anything pop up, I'm thinking it's going to be a decent fish. I hope anyway. I'm already starting to notice a difference in the temperature in here. It's starting to feel a lot better. I like that. I saw these in the store when I was coming up here. Sour Skittles. I haven't had these in years. Now that I think about it, I don't know if this was the best decision with missing a front tooth. I mean, I don't chew with my front tooth, but still, like, they've been out in 25-degree weather all day. They are hard. Great way to lose the rest of my teeth. I feel like I'm getting dangerously close to publishing my first ever skunked video. I don't normally publish videos where I don't catch anything. I don't think I've ever published a video where I've never not caught at least something. So my last hope would be that there's a morning bite. From maybe about 6 in the morning till 11 o'clock, about a 5-hour window. I can't do this. I can't be skunked. I cannot come out here and not catch a fish. I don't remember the last time I was skunked fishing. I honestly don't. I've always been able to at least go out. Well, even last time I went ice fishing. Like, the second day, I at least caught, like, I didn't catch anything all day. And they're like, right, like 2 hours before I left, caught that kokanee salmon. That was cool. First ever kokanee. I refuse to be skunked. I refuse to be skunked. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We're still jigging away. Haven't had anything come back yet. I have my Tootsies warming up by the Mr. Buddy heater. Feels really good. Oh, little nighty night Swiss Miss here. The key to a good hot chocolate is making sure there's enough chocolate in it. Oftentimes, when you get hot chocolate, like at the ski lodge or wherever, they don't put enough chocolate in it. And I think they do that because they try to save on the hot cocoa mix, which isn't expensive. But for whatever reason, they figure they have to cut costs. They draw the line at the hot cocoa mix. And you almost can't do too much chocolate. You almost can't. There is a line, but it's very difficult to get to. And then if you just like scoop it up and you kind of just slowly pour it out, you can see, like, I'm like, yeah, that definitely needs some more. You never want to stir your hot chocolate vigorously. You want to be gentle with it. You want to almost caress it. Just like that. You want to be kind to it. Got it at the gas station, just a little whole milk. You got to do whole milk or half and half. It's got to be nice and creamy. And they didn't have half and half there, so. And then it adds that richness that you want. Gives it a full-bodied flavor. When you're like a level 50 in hot chocolate making, in RuneScape terms. Actually, I don't think that was a skill in RuneScape, but for tonight it is. You can just eyeball it and just about get it right every time. Oh yeah. That's as good a midnight snack as you'll find anywhere. Yeah, it's snowing. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. You can hear the tinkling on the top of the roof, but there's some snow starting to come down. Uh-oh. I just ran out of battery. Let me show you guys. I actually didn't show you guys how I was running this thing. Let me show you how I'm doing that really quickly here. There we go. Alright, check this out. So I have, it's actually a Roby little battery converter. So I just plug like a battery in the bottom like you would any of the power tools. And I've got, these are like uber nice batteries. Oh, these are the 4AH. I forget what that stands for again. But anyway, I've got 2 of these and then just a regular little battery. And it gives me a couple of USB inputs there. And then a plug to run all our lights off of that. And I can charge some of my GoPro batteries and stuff on that here. Out of one of these batteries, I can get like 7 hours worth of runtime on the lights. So more than plenty for what we need. So I've got the rod right there. He's pretty much right next to me. If anything bites, anything substantial bites and pulls any drag, I'll be able to hear it. Got our Mr. Buddy heater kind of pointed at my knees. Also have our little CO2 detector still rocking and rolling. We're going to pin all our hopes now that there is a morning bite. We'll have to see. Catch you guys in the morning. We're alive! Oh. Oh, guys. Well, that was a pretty brutal night of sleep. I was waking up probably every 30-45 minutes. I was fairly warm, but, you know, I changed my canister twice. You know, go out and you start feeling the cold. We got probably, I don't know, another 3-4 inches of snow overnight. All in all, pretty restless. I kind of knew that going in, but well, ladies and gentlemen, the obvious goal this morning is to try to chase the fishing skunk away. And for those of you who don't know what the skunk is, If you go out and fish and you don't catch anything, that means you get skunked. They call it getting skunked. And I can feel the skunk's presence on the ice today. He's just lurking. He's watching and waiting. We got to throw everything at the skunk that we can. I got this rod jigging, automatic rod jigger going right now. We'll set out our other 2 flags. We're just going to throw it all at him. Guys, a tip up. A tip up. Hurry. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot, come on. There it is. Come on, baby. Ah, man, not there. Let's double check our bait. Just a little piece of worm on this. Still there. Dang, we had a bite though. That flag was up. Shoot. Not getting many opportunities. Can't afford to miss him. Dang it. That's a good sign, I guess. That's the first action I've had in like 20 hours. So after getting a bite on that flag over there, I decided to move my other tip up here a little shallower. And now I'm out here away from the nice warm tent, out in the elements. Actually, it's not too bad right now. I do see some snow heading my way though. But I don't know, I'm making a kind of a bold decision here. I was going to go deeper, but after that one got a bite shallower, I decided to move shallower. So we're in about 5 feet of water here. So we'll see what happens. Guys, I just missed one. No! Oh my gosh. He totally stole the whole gulp minnow off. I'm sitting there jigging. All of a sudden my rod just goes bzz, and it goes zzz, 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 zzz. I didn't even have the camera on because I've been sitting here for like an hour and a half and nothing. I gotta grab another jig. I cannot believe this. I'm just in 5 feet of water. Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot believe it, guys. I was racing to get my GoPro turned back on, and by the time I got it turned back on, I mean, it took just one long run. I kid you not, it went zzz, 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 for about 2.5, 3 seconds, and then boom, it was gone. My guess is how it took a run, it was probably a trout. But they get some big old trout up in here. They have coho in here too. They have coho, kokanee, and trout. Could have been a big old trout, but I mean, my rod just went boom. I mean, it was literally all within about 4 seconds. That really burns. Oh, that really burns. So I didn't tell you guys this, but I brought with me my own personal chef, Monsieur Boyardee, and he's cooking me up some beef ravioli and pasta sauce. A meal fit for a king. There we go. Best served with generous portions of salt and pepper. Quality camping food right here. Here we go. Here are the lemons I brought to eat with all the fish we were going to catch. Oh, man. What a time to be alive. Well, guys, the fat lady has sung. I have been bitten by the skunk. Oh. I'll tell you what, I've spent 3 days on this side of the reservoir, and basically all I have to show for it is one kokanee between the last time I was here and this time. I ain't coming back here. Really, at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna blame my son, because he was the one who told me to come here. He picked the spot, so really it's on his shoulders. Oh, anyway. Well, sorry guys, I couldn't catch any fish. That is just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hope you guys still enjoyed the video. I know I had a fun time out here camping. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.